Hi guys, it's Night Fear, and I am coming on today to do an Ollie's haul, and this is going to be an August Ollie's haul because these books are from two different shopping trips. And then I also wanted to share with you a book that I got from a subscriber. She was nice enough to send me a Stephen King book that I used to own, but I don't own anymore, and so I wanted to show you that first, and then I'll get on to the books that I bought at Ollie. So she sent me Misery by Stephen King, and look at that cover, isn't that pretty? And it's one of those covers that are kind of, I don't know, it kind of feels like butter. It's a different feeling cover. So I'm really excited because now I have Misery. So and I have read it before. I used to own it and then lost it, and so yeah, so one more book that I have to add to my collection, and that and one step closer to me having everything that he has ever written. So thank you very much. I'm not sharing her name because I'm not sure if she wants me to or not. So yeah, but I wanted to thank her for that. So all right, so on to the Ollie haul. At the beginning of the month, I ended up getting just 3 books. And then I went today and got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So that's 11 books total for this haul. Now some of these I have read, but I like to reread books, and I like to have books here in case Kaylin ever decides to read them. So yeah, so like I said, some of these I have read before. Okay, so let's get started. You guys have seen this on my, actually a couple TBRs. This is on my Femme Fatale TBR and my Newts TBR. But I'm not sure with the Newts I had this yet. So maybe it was just the Femme Fatale. Anyway, I bought Legend by Marie Lu. And I got it for $1.99. So and it's a hardback, so I'm kind of excited. It's kind of a, I didn't get any real pretty covers, so it's just a black and gold. But I've been wanting to read this book for a while now, and I had it on hold at the library. And when I saw this at Ollie's, I just decided that I was going to buy it for myself, because I have read the Young Elite series by her and really enjoyed it, and so I figured I'm probably gonna like this one too, so I might as well start a collection of her books, and for $1.99, why not? I also bought Shadow, Bright and Burning by Jessica Cluess. I had bought the second one, which is a Poison, Dark and Drowning. I bought it a month or so ago, hoping I would find the first one, and I actually did. And this one was also $1.99, which is another reason why I bought it. And isn't that cover stunning? So I don't know a lot about these. I haven't read them yet, either one. But I just really wanted to buy this. I have heard about it. It was on my TBR, and yeah, this is, I think, the chosen one, kind of, and there's a question if she is or isn't, and I don't know. I'm not sure exactly, but I have seen this being talked about, and so yeah, I thought, why not? And then the last one I got for the last time I went shopping was Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh. And this is an autographed copy, because I had where's the autograph? I had I don't know, I had a huge stack of 10 books, 15 books. Oh, there it is. So see, there's her signature. And so I was trying to pick and choose, and that's a pretty, I like that plum color with the silver. And I was trying to choose, and I picked this one because it was an autographed copy, and it was only $1.99. But yeah, all the books I was finding, and some of the ones that I bought today were actually ones that I had seen that I wanted to get the last time, but there were a couple that weren't there because people bought them. And they were all $1.99, so I really had to pick and choose, and so I chose those. That one I chose because I knew I wanted to read it, and it was the first in the series. That one because I had the second in the series, and then that one because it was autographed. So anyway, on to the ones that I bought today. I bought another Marie Lu book. This is The Midnight Star. This is a young elites novel. This is the third book. I believe this is the third book. I have read this series. I do not own any of the others, but I want to collect them because this is one I'd like to read again. So I thought, why not? And it was also $1.99. They did have the second one. They did have the Rose Society the last time, but unfortunately they didn't have it this time. And see, it was $11.99 before, so I got it, $10 off. I mean, who can pass? And they're brand new books, and it's a hardback. So I mean, but yeah. So, but I really enjoyed this series, like I said, and hopefully I can, because what happens at Ollie's, if you guys haven't heard of Ollie's before, is they buy books like from Walmart or Target or wherever, because Walmart's always, and places like that are always getting new books in, and so they only have so much space. So what happens is they sell it to places like Ollie's, and Ollie's is kind of like a, what would you call that? I can't remember what you call it. But so they're getting, I mean, they have like some stuff that they pretty much get all the time, but then other things come and go, and books are a thing that comes and goes. So I always tell people that do have an Ollie's to go, and also if you do have an Ollie's and you see a book that you want, buy it then, because you don't know if it's going to be there again. So, but unfortunately sometimes we only have so much money, and so yeah. So, but anyway, Midnight Star. So today, I saw they had a bunch of Amish books, and I've been really wanting, to start collecting Amish books because I've really been enjoying them. And they had several, but today I was limited, and I decided only to spend $1.99 on each of my books. I made one exception, and you'll see that later in the video. But I chose Her Brother's Keeper by Beth Wiseman because I've read a couple of books that have her stories, because it was like 4 authors, 4 different short stories, and I really like the way she writes. So I don't even know what it's about. I didn't even look to see what it was about. I just saw her, and that it was $1.99, and I said, okay, yes, please. And it's Amish. So I'm thinking I'm gonna probably like this. So I figured, why not? Oh, it's an Amish Secrets novel, so it must be a series. Uh-oh, I didn't know that. It's okay. It'll be fine. Because a lot of these you don't necessarily have to read in order, so. Okay, so the next one. Okay, these next 2 books were other books that I was going to get last time, and just didn't have the money, so I went ahead and picked them up. I picked up The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Audier. Now, they did have the hardcover, which is the one I was gonna get the last time, but this time this was the only one that they had, and this was behind some other books. I kind of dug for it a little bit. I'm gonna try to one of these times, hopefully if it's not too busy there, I'm gonna try to take you in with me and show you the books, so you can get an idea for those of you that have never been to an Ollie store. But this was also, like I said, $1.99. Now this is the second book. I do not have The Wrath and the Dawn, but these are another two that have been on my TBR for a while, and I was just going to get them from my library. So, but at least now, if I can't find the first one before I want to read it, at least now I can read the second one at home, not have to worry about it. Isn't that pretty? I could use that for a shiny cover. But yeah, that's pretty. Okay, and then the next one is AntiDarkening by Kirsten White. They did have the second book the last time it was in hardback, which was Now I Rise. Yeah, they had Now I Rise in hardback. But this time they only had AntiDarkening. So I went ahead and bought this one. Once again, it was only $1.99. And actually Now I Rise in the hardback was only $1.99 too. So somebody was really lucky and got that one. Wasn't me, but it's okay. I got the first one. And I have read this one and Now I Rise. I haven't read the third one yet. But I really like them. And I really would like to reread. And I don't annotate books very often, but I think I might want to annotate this one. But I'm really liking Kirsten Wright's writing. So, yeah. So now I own AntiDarkening. Okay, that one I want to save till last. Okay, another one that I found last time that I found again was Proxy by Alex London. This is a hardback, also $1.99. This is one that's been on my TVR a couple times, gotten it from the library, and for one reason or another, I just haven't read it. And so now I don't have to worry about it because I own it, so I can read it as I want to. But this one sounds really exciting. This is more like a sci-fi type book, and it is a series, and this is the first one. So, I don't know, we'll see. I might read that one soon. Now, a series that I didn't see last time that I have both the first and the second, and it is a historical fiction. The first one's in hardback, the second one is in paperback. For some reason, they love to do that where with the series, you don't usually find them in the same, like you can't find two paperback or two softback for some reason. But these are historical fiction about Anne Boleyn. I really like that. And that is Tarnish and Guilt by Catherine Longshore. I absolutely love this book. And check out, wait. Check out this. Isn't that gorgeous? It's another of that plum color. Which is weird because you'd think it would be like a brown or a gold. But yeah, they did the purple to match that. But anyway, so I'm excited to read these because I really like historical fiction, which is kind of weird because I know a lot of people don't, but I do. And especially this time, I love to read about the kings and the queens and things like that and the stories and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to try these two, and I've never seen anything about these, so these are totally, the cover kind of got me, and then I read the synopsis and I was like, oh, and I actually saw this one first. And I was thinking about buying it even without this one. And then I saw this one and I was like, oh, definitely I'm going to buy these. So, yeah. And I don't know if there's any more. I don't know if it's just a duology. I'm not sure. But there's at least those two that I now have in my collection. Now, the last one. I'm so excited for this one. This one was $3.99. Oh, those were $1.99 if I didn't let you know. So, all of them were $1.99 except for this one. And that is Elevation by Stephen King. And it was $3.99. Brand new. Hardback. And yeah. So I have already read this. I got it from my library. Because on my library you can kind of request authors. And Stephen King is one of my authors. So if the library ever gets his, I'm put on the list for his new books. So I have read it. But I am trying to collect all of his, so now I can, yeah, and this is such a small book. But anyway, $3.99, which is pretty good, because originally it was $19.95. So yeah, I saved a lot. Which is why I don't buy my Stephen King books new, or brand new, like as soon as they come out. I always wait, and Ollie's eventually will get them. I waited to get my copy of it that way. I've gotten Mr. Mercedes and Finders Keepers that way. I've gotten several of his books. So I'm just waiting. Eventually they'll, as they re-put them out, or, as his new ones come out, eventually Ollie's will get them, and I'll get my Stephen King books that way. So, but anyway, guys, those are all my books that I got from Ollie's. Once again, I highly recommend, if you're in the United States, to see if there is an Ollie store near you. It is really, really worth it, because where else can you find brand new books for $1.99? A lot of these I couldn't even find used for $1.99. So I highly recommend them. Let me know if you've read any of these. Like I said, I have read some of them, but most of them I haven't read yet. You will be seeing Legend and a wrap-up soon. I will be starting it soon because it's going to be for the Femme Fatale, which starts tomorrow. So I'll be reading that one soon. And some of these others I'm hopefully going to get to soon. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to always be kind to one another, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!